Hey guys, I can't believe I haven't said this before on the show, but did you know we have a podcast? We have a podcast. It's what this microphone here is for. We do the show here in our studio. We have guests from the automotive industry, comedians, celebrities, all friends coming on the show to hang out, talk shit, and tell you what it's like behind the scenes in the auto industry in California. We are top 3, sometimes 5 automotive ranked podcasts on iTunes, so you can find us there, search the Smoking Tire Podcast, and on shoutengine.com/thesmokingtire. I'll put the link in the description for you. Check out the podcast. It's a fun show. Morning, everybody. Welcome to Santa Clarita. This should be pretty fun. We've gone a couple different ways down the S2000 rabbit hole, but this is the craziest one I've seen so far. So, Alex, thank you for joining me, sir.
Thank you.
And tell me about this nutty-looking S2K.
So I had a S2000 fully built, like in 2011. I had to sell it to start my business.
Okay.
And then about a year ago, I decided it was time to get into another one. So I bought one, pretty much one stock, and then.
Oh, you started stock with this car,
Immediately spent like $30,000 just building up to what I wanted. Yeah, I mean, that was money saved up to build to buy a 997 GT3, and the prices just like shot up so much. So that's the performance target for this car.
Okay, 997 GT3.
And like track times and grip wise, straight line speed, it's pretty close. Just without any of the interior amenities, I guess.
Yeah, well, so it's supercharged.
Yeah.
How much power do you say? About 380 at the wheel, you said?
It's making 383 to the hubs.
Wow.
And then I have the E85 conversion parts. It should be making 520.
Wow. Okay. And you've widened, you've flared the fenders and put
I just have
265s.
The full Voltex kit all around.
Crazy. I'm super excited.
Too.
And the big wing. Let's have a go. Let's see what it's like. The part of the road you came up was stiff, and this part's a little smoother.
Yeah.
The sounds this car makes from the outside are crazy. It literally sounds like a Le Mans prototype car. Yeah, a little race car. So you race this thing.
Yep.
Oh, you race this in, what's it called?
We race in a series called VTEC Club.
VTEC Club.
About once a month, and we have about 80 to 120 drivers out. It's just a whole Honda series.
I think I accidentally ended up in 5th instead of 3rd. Let's see what power feels like. Wow. Strong. Very strong. It feels very light. What does this thing weigh?
With me in it, it's 2840. So
with
about,
you in it, wow.
2670 without me in it.
Very light. That's a ton of power for that much weight, and you've got a lot of grip. 265s at all 4.
Yeah, Maxxis RC1 or compound tires. Very bumpy for this road, but it's set up for smooth tracks. So,
yeah. Damn! That wasn't even at red line, but that was pretty nice.
Yeah, red line's at 84, so feel free to hit the limiter.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, this is nuts. Very direct, man. Like no movements required. Like little steering inputs go a really long way. This is wild. This thing is no joke at all, dude.
To exceed SSD coilovers, they're short stroke dampers, so they're meant to be very low. And I'm running 18K spring rates all around.
Wow.
Which match really well with our compound tires on the track, but it's very stiff for
the street and stuff. I understand, yeah. I appreciate that this is a track car first.
Yeah.
It feels nuts, dude. I'm still trying to get a feel for it.
Yeah.
It's
what you do, you should try second.
It's very sensitive.
Yeah.
We'll do second on the way back out. This is just 3rd in RPMs. So what type of blower is it actually?
It's a Kraftwerks Supercharger kit, which is Rotrex based.
Okay, it sounds Rotrex-y.
Yeah. So it's basically a belt-driven turbo.
It sounds so crazy. What a nutty little car this is.
So how does it compare to a stock 997 GT3?
I mean, it probably is fast. It really is. I wouldn't be the least bit surprised to find this fast on the track as the GT3.
100.
fast, but they're not like that fast. You
Yeah.
know? They're not ACRs.
Yeah.
You know, they're manageable actually. They're lovely to drive.
Yeah, even with the added power, I still consider this to be a momentum car. You have to keep the revs up, and
It's a momentum car because you got to rev it so high.
Yeah.
But what a cool little thing!
got the backfire when you hit the limiter.
It's like driving a fleet. This is a ton of car. This thing is great, Alex.
Thank you.
Bonkers.
After I added all the exterior parts, I actually changed the color of the car, and it's a blue that's from a Ferrari catalog. So.
Oh, I know that car. Is it Azura, something like that?
Yeah, Azuro, California.
Yeah,
You see it
yeah.
on a lot of Californias actually, in some 488s.
It's a good color.
Yeah.
It's not the color of the 488 I had. That was
There's like very many.
that was blue
colors that are-
Corsa.
Yeah, a lot of
All
colors
right.
that are very similar.
Now here's the tricky part. This turnaround.
Probably out there.
You think out there is better?
Yeah.
Not meant for off-roading. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. We're gonna. Oh, it's actually okay over here. It's much better. All right, great. What a cool car this is. And like, it's not like the clutch is weird. It's not a super chattery, heavy clutch. To run this power level, do you have to beef up the rest of the drivetrain a lot, or not really?
Just the cooling system. So the Charger kit itself is like 4,500, but anytime you deal with forced induction, you pretty much have to double the price. So,
Right.
Like with the clutch, cooling, getting a vented hood for even better cooling, oil cooler. It's pretty much a $10,000.
$10,000. Wow.
Yeah.
But for $10,000, when you get 150 wheel,
Yeah.
I mean that's a lot.
Yeah.
All right. It does sound good when you hit the rev limiter, but you got to be going quick to get there, huh?
Yeah.
So what track do you like? What's your track for this? Big Willow?
I really like Big Willow a lot.
What are you running at Big Willow?
Big Willow in this thing, I did a 132.
Oh, that's quick, yeah.
Although with a better driver, it could probably do a 29.
That's pretty quick, though.
Yeah.
That's a good number.
Yeah. You know that 1M with the S65?
The what?
The 1M with the S65 swap?
Oh,
It's like
yeah.
Stroke to 4.6
Yeah, no,
liters.
yeah.
We did the Continental event together, and that guy was 2 seconds faster in streets.
Well, that's a very
So that
fast
thing's
car.
insane,
I've
yeah.
had a go in that.
Yeah.
That's nuts. This is great, Alex.
Thank you.
I mean, this is some undertaking. It's not like I can go advise somebody do this with their car.
Yeah.
But I would.
It's a
this is cool.
very capable platform.
Is it reliable? Does it work
It's super.
properly?
I mean, there's 165,000 miles.
Oh, really?
Granted-
Is it that many? Wow.
Yeah, granted, I've only owned it for like 3,000 miles.
So you bought a 160,000 mile chassis to do
This is my 4th S2000, so like I know what to look for, and I mean they're all generally pretty reliable if you get an AP2.
Are you like the president of the club?
No, I'm not that into it anymore. It's just a track toy for me.
Is there? You said as long as you get the AP2. Why is that?
The AP1s seem to have a lot of oil burning problems,
Okay.
and they're just older, so they have a lot more wear and tear on them.
Huh. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Usually everyone's like jerking off over the AP1s because of the extra 200 RPM.
I've had 2 AP1s, and the AP2 is just. I mean,
better car?
stock for stock is a lot. It's pretty close, but I feel like this has more capabilities.
Okay. Well, look, this is a car that is built by someone who knows what they want and knows how to get it.
Yeah. Gotta try second.
You do have to give it a big blip when you downshift.
Yeah.
That initial stab has to be pretty hard. What a car, though. This is something else, bro. This is good. There's a lot of times when I'm not impressed with the tuner cars. This is not one of them. This is kick-ass. This thing rips.
Got a Skyline I'm working on.
I mean, even though like it's stiff over the bumps, it's not like you lose grip at the back when it's bumpy. It does maintain the grip. grip.
Yeah.
You say you have a Skyline
I have
also?
an R32 Skyline. I'm building this year.
Those are great fun, aren't they?
Yeah.
I loved mine. I miss it. Man, what is it with... I just caught a truck right before the end of the last one, too. Alex, this car is awesome. I mean, if I had to nitpick, the squeakiness of the roof is a bit annoying.
Yeah. It's either that or you get wind noise.
Yeah,
So,
right?
yeah.
Do you have a soft top at all?
No, it's taken out.
Your soft top's gone, yeah. So, that's a bit annoying. That's something you'd have to deal with.
Yeah.
But, man, this power plant, I have no objections, sir. This is something else. And even, like, the steering's a little heavier with the 265 fronts, but it's not, like, unbearable.
Yeah.
It's okay. Oh, he just took out that bush. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
I'm sorry.
I've hit much worse on track.
That was just a stick. Alex, this is an exceptionally cool vehicle. I really appreciate you coming out. I know this isn't the perfect road for it, and I wish we could have shown it off better, but it was snowing up there, dude.
Oh yeah, I believe it.
But what a great car. I mean, definitely go scope Alex's Wheelwell because you're going to want to see what's in this thing. It's extensive. I'm sure we barely brushed the surface of the parts in this car. But it's really, really, really neat, and it drives as cool as it looks. And thank you for coming down.
Thank you.
I appreciate it. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.